Wrestling is back once again in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. We are proud to return to Sin City and the beautiful Palms Casino Resort. The world is watching live on pay-per-view, TNA Plus, Triller TV, and YouTube. We welcome you inside the spectacular Pearl Theater at the Palms Casino Resort. Welcome everyone to Rebellion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, here with the national anthem, DJ Ashba!
system.
Welcome inside the Palms in Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to our spring pay-per-view extravaganza, Rebellion.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the TNA X Division Championship. Introducing the challenger, he is Jake Something.
What a way to open things up. The signature championship of TNA Wrestling. The X Division title is on the line. Jake Something set to challenge Mustafa Ali. Right now, let's take a look at the X Factors. This is a first time ever one-on-one matchup between Mustafa Ali and Jake Something. Jake Something won the Rebellion referendum match to earn this title shot weeks ago, but Mustafa Ali is on a hot streak. He has not lost a match anywhere in professional wrestling in 8 months. It's Ali versus Something for the X Division Championship at Rebellion.
And I can tell you, Tom, Mustafa Ali does not intend to break that streak here tonight at Rebellion.
Today outside the Palms Casino Resort here in Las Vegas, Mustafa Ali arriving prepared for this X Division title defense.
The champ for a new generation, for this generation, the champ. We may not deserve him, but he's the champ we should have. He is the man that represents everything the X Division is about. A man who's gone on a global campaign to change the absolute face of the X Division.
His opponent from Chicago, Illinois, he's the reigning and defending TNA X Division champion, Mustafa Ali.
And let's remember how Mustafa Ali captured the X Division Championship. It was back at No Surrender. He dethroned the greatest X Division champion of all time. Chris Sabin, to capture the title, became the first wrestler to win the X Division title in their TNA debut.
You're really speaking over the entrance of our champion, the X Division champion. In Ali we trust. Say it with your heart. Say it with your chest.
Yeah, at the same time, Mustafa Ali is trying to put out this propaganda into the universe that Jake Something is too big for the X Division, which is ludicrous because this championship for over 2 decades has represented opportunity. The catchphrase that we all know and love, it's not about weight limits, it's about no limits.
And I didn't think about it myself until Ali pointed that out. It is, you're right, it's a great catchphrase, Tom. It's a nice marketing slang. But you know what? Where in life do we do anything? Do we get any real work done with no limits? It sounds fun. Push it to the limit, bro. Give 110%. 110% doesn't exist. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Follow us on social media. Thank you for tuning in around the world, live on pay-per-view, TNA Plus, Triller TV, and YouTube. How does Ali combat the size and strength of Jake Something?
Ali, I will tell you this, having known this man for years and years and years, there is nobody in this sport, nobody in this business who has the mind like Mustafa Ali. I can tell you that much. Oh! But nobody's got the muscle like Jake Something. Good God.
And now Something went for that corner spear. Oh, and a chop that certainly hurt Mustafa Ali. And Jake Something barely even felt that one.
Look at the sportsmanship of the X Division champion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Come on, what the hell? He was offering a piece, an olive branch.
Yeah, Mustafa Ali, a real sportsman, that's for sure.
You're talking about a guy.
Oh, big forearm shiver.
Who's undefeated across planet Earth, Tom. Planet Earth over the last several months.
Oh, look out. Lee and the grizzled young vets got a taste of this. Oh, an impact this week. Jake Something is rolling here. Can he capture his first championship in TNA tonight at Rebellion?
Jake Something, a man with the brawn of a bear and the getup of a gazelle.
Oh, kick there by Ali. Withstood the test of Rhino a few weeks ago in an old school rules match, trying to prepare for a super heavyweight like Jake Something. Oh, but there's not anything like being in there with a genuine article.
Look out.
Hold on, Something in the corner. Oh, single leg drop kick there by Ali.
Beautifully placed there.
A kick right to the side of the head. And how about the protesters for Mustafa Ali on the countdown to Rebellion, trying to hold up the show so this match wouldn't happen?
That's right.
Something, big clothesline, trying to win the title and a kick out.
The peaceful, non-violent protesters who were unprovoked, nothing, did not bring any violence upon themselves.
Oh, listen,
And Diener still attacked them.
Caught in a bear trap right now is Mustafa Ali. Cody Diener, who tagged with Jake Something this past week on Impact, obviously backing up Something's best interest. Now a double shot to the throat there by Ali. Oh, but it wasn't enough to slow up Jake Something.
We also at least know that the good hands are out there. They're offering moral support to the X Division champion as well. They've made their support public. We thank them for that.
And they're going to be backing up Steph DeLander. Oh, in the Knockouts World title match later on tonight as Jordan Grace defends against DeLander. Matt Cardona, of course, out with injury. Now Ali dives back through the ring. Look at Jake Something! He tracked down Mustafa Ali!
But Mustafa Ali saw that coming. Caught Jake Something in a DDT right to the floor. That is the mind of the X Division champion. And mind over muscle.
Ali sliding underneath the turnbuckles, trying to get Jake Something to follow him. Jake Something went right after Ali. I thought he'd gotten Ali there on the outside, but look how difficult it is to keep Jake Something down.
It did. Jake Something dove for almost a spear, a tackle of sorts, but immediately caught on the floor, and now it is all Ali.
Classic rolling neck breaker there by Mustafa Ali. Ali, who scored wins against the likes of Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, Amazing Red. Oh, Speedball Mike Bailey, Rick Swan, Trey Miguel, recently Hiromu Takahashi of New Japan Pro Wrestling.
And Ali already taking it out here to the ramp. Knows he's going to have to inflict a lot of punishment on Jake Something.
Well, and ring positioning is important here. Title can only change hands via pinfall or submission inside the ring, thus the neck breaker out on the entranceway.
I mean, Jake Something already suffered that DDT on the floor, then the neck breaker in the ring, the neck breaker on the ramp. I mean, it's got to be done.
Look at that smile on Ali's face. Happy to take a count-out victory.
A win is a win. It's called strategy, Tom.
Count of 5. Mustafa Ali, let's face it, he's been ducking Jake Something for weeks. Count of 7, and Jake Something back into the ring. Oh, he caught with a neck breaker.
Another neck breaker.
Cover here, trying to hook the leg, trying to retain the title. Kick out by Jake Something.
Perhaps a little bit of a plan in play here from the X Division champion, focusing in on that neck of Jake Something.
Slowing up the pace. Ali, as I mentioned, hasn't lost a match in 8 months, but Jake Something has won 8 of his last 10 singles matches since his return to this company at Slammiversary this past summer. Oh, back elbow.
The odds firmly in the favor of the X Division champion.
Look at this.
Hell?
Went for the tornado DDT. Look at the raw strength of Jake Something. Oh.
But the athleticism of Ali there.
Oh, the DDT.
Once again, to the neck, to the skull. Is that enough?
Hook to the inside leg, trying to hang on to his title. Kick out by Jake Something.
Ali, who has gone to everyone he can. Watch him here as he puts down the challenger with a beautiful DDT. You see, you heard him there on your screen to the left yelling, "You do not belong in the X division." And he makes some very good points.
Listen, if it's a size thing, Samoa Joe, former X Division champion, same for TNA Hall of Famer Abyss.
Just because it was,
hold on,
Tom.
standing moonsault, trying to retain. Oh, wait a minute, Jake, something set up.
Hold up, hold up. I was gonna say, just because it was doesn't mean it should be.
They woke up the Grizzly. Oh, and a kick to the head. Oh, the big monster, Jake something, swinging for the fences. Hold on, hold on. He caught Mustafa Ali. Powerbomb.
A spine-tingling powerbomb from the challenger.
The athleticism of Jake something to roll through. Watch this, held on to Ali, then this.
And then huge spine-shattering powerbomb.
Left side of your screen, back to live action. That corner spear delivered by Jake something. Ali doubled over center of the ring. Are we looking at the next X Division champion, Jake something?
Look at this. Just deadlifting.
Oh my God.
Ali off the ground here.
Freakish strength by Jake something. Oh, backbreaker. Can this do it? Pressing the shoulders down. Ali able to escape.
Oh, but you see immediately, somebody check on the X Division champion, Ali. With all the athleticism in the world, was able to stand up with the damage to the spine from Jake something.
And Jake something calling to end this thing. Could it be time for Into the Void? No, trying to set up for a power bomb, but looking around here.
What? No way. What is going through the mind of Jake something?
Oh, and Mustafa Ali saw catastrophe coming and a shot low on the abdomen. Oh.
That stops Jake something in his tracks here. And now what is going through the mind of Ali? You gotta be kidding me here.
Oh, and a German suplex delivered onto the apron.
Genius move from Mustafa Ali there. Using the leverage. Jake something already seated on the top turnbuckle, helping him crash to the apron.
Oh, wait a minute, now the Secret Service of Mustafa Ali rushing around at ringside, and they're all over Jake something. One of the Secret Service men in the ring is distracting the official right now.
There you go, they're helping the challenger back in the ring. Ali wants to do this the right way.
And the referee
in the
not
ring.
seeing this, hello? This is ludicrous.
Look at this!
450. Now the Secret Service running away.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Jake something, but a kick out.
Look at this, the 450 perfectly placed. Referee distracted, but not enough. Has anybody kicked out of Ali's 450?
Not in TNA. Oh.
This is ludicrous.
All right, now, Jake something, animalistic, firing up here in Rebellion. On Ali running for his life into the arms of the Secret Service.
Look out, Jake something takes flight.
Is it time for the world to know his name?
No, look out.
Shoulders down. Oh, nearly had him.
Ali's gonna have to keep it up here, keep up this pace.
Oh, caught out of the air. Punch clean out of the sky by Jake something.
And is that the death knell on the X Division title reign of Ali?
Into the void. Cover. Pump to the leg. Oh, and Ali gets his foot in the bottom rope.
That's called ring awareness from the veteran Mustafa Ali.
If this doesn't happen, Mustafa Ali loses his X Division championship. The ring positioning of Ali helped him get his foot on the bottom rope and stay alive.
If ifs and buts, Tom. The fact of the matter is, It wasn't.
Now trying to set up for a power bomb. Oh, wait a minute. I think going to the eye. Went to the eyes of Jake something. Yes.
I mean, I couldn't see it. He couldn't see what happened there.
Oh, shoulder first into the steel post.
Now look at this.
Oh, Ali's got him. Hand on the bottom rope. Ali's going to escape Jake something.
Here is your winner and still TNA X Division Champion, Mustafa Ali!
What did I tell you? Despite the ridiculous inclusion of Jake something, the man the size of 3 men, into this X Division title match, it is the mind, it is the genius of Mustafa Ali that pulls him through to yet another victory. The campaign of Ali continues.
Well, tonight, TNA Rebellion is presented by Impulse, streaming on demand Tuesday, April 30th on Apple, Amazon, Google, and your favorite streaming platforms.
The world's a stage. I own the whole theater.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the action is just getting started here inside the Palms in Las Vegas at Rebellion. He's the Drama King Matthew Raywald. I'm Tom Hannafin, and joining us, our French commentary team tonight, Marc Blondy and Handsome JF.
Wow, quel match pour débuter la soirée. Mustafa Ali, toujours champion X Division.
Imagine-toi, en plus, il nous reste 3 combats de championnat ce soir sur un total de 7. C'est complètement...
Incroyable! Quelle soirée ça va être?
Thank you so much, guys, but we have just got started tonight, and there is a night full of action and action ahead, excuse me, including this match. It is incredibly personal. Full Metal Mayhem. Eric Young takes on Frankie Kazarian in what is going to be a wild contest.
Also, the Systems, Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers will defend the TNA World Tag Team titles against Speedball Mountain.
And it's last man standing as the walking weapon Josh Alexander goes one-on-one with Hammerstone.
The TNA Knockouts World Champion Jordan Grace will defend against Steph Delander, who will have the good hands in her corner.
And the TNA World Championship is on the line as Moose defends against the wanted man, Nick Nemeth.
That is our main event still to come, but also this evening at Rebellion, Joe Hendry will go one-on-one with Rich Swan. These two look to settle their issues that began right here at the Palms in Las Vegas 3 months ago.
Swanee, look, man, I saw you have a match with Joe Hendry on Explosion, and after he disrespected the legendary DJ Who Kid, he disrespected me. So I want to be in your corner for you.
I'm good, man.
Oh, and there's Hendry. Down goes Swan. Hendry gets the win.
Now, I saw he got the better of you, and it was because you didn't have nobody to have your back. Where did we meet?
We met in the back of the plane.
The back of the plane. And where do you fly today, 5 years later? Still the back of the plane. But you know where I fly? First row, first class. And the best thing about first class is another seat right next to you.
Wait a minute. Francis drew the official towards him. And AJ Francis with a steel chair.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute. Oh, and there's Rich Swan diving into the ring. Swan taking AJ Francis up on his offer.
These people keep asking me, why, Swanee, why?
After me getting my ass whooped week after week, when I went to the back with my head held down, it wasn't your boy Joe Hendry who came into the locker room to check on me. It was your boy AJ Francis.
Cause if you ain't first class, you're last.
Joe Hendry is here.
That talk to Santino and Rich Swan at Rebellion. It's gonna be you one-on-one with Joe Hendry.
Swan and Hendry toe-to-toe at the Palms in Las Vegas at Rebellion. joining us this evening here inside the Palms, a buddy of A.J. Francis's that dates back to the University of Maryland. He is one of the most devastating linebackers the NFL has ever seen. Sean Merriman, who's plenty excited. Launching soon is his own Lights Out Sports, free sports TV by athletes for fans. You can head to lightsoutsportstv.com for more information. TNA Wrestling is proud to be a part of the Lights Out Sports platform in the future.
Lights Out? Is that what all that Lights Out crap is about?
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, either way, it's time for First Class, baby! Let's go!
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by A.J. Francis, representing First Class, Rich Swan.
And Rich Swan made it very clear to the entire world when he joined A.J. Francis that this is deep-seated for him. It's not just about the match that we saw moments ago that went down on Explosion right here at the Palms in Vegas months ago. It's not just about the tag team match that he had with Joe Hendry, where Swan claims Hendry stole the victory from him. This goes all the way back to the pandemic, when Rich Swan lost the TNA World Championship to Kenny Omega at this very event in 2021. Said before that he won the title in front of no fans. Doesn't need the fans now.
Felt abandoned. A.J. Francis was there for him. Wait, what is this? What?
This is the greatest use of AI I've ever seen.
How dare you?
And there's the man himself, Joe Hendry.
We should have expected it.
By the way, Joe Hendry's theme song, which you're listening to now, I believe it, Joe Hendry, will be released worldwide on April 29th on platforms such as Spotify and Apple Music. You can pre-order it now.
Oh, great. It only took him 4 years.
Timing is everything, Ray Walt. Timing is everything.
This makes sense. So it turns out the reason you're both so obsessed with me is because you're Joe Hendry fans. And I should have noticed the shivering, the shaking, the quivering. If I didn't know any better, I think you two have come down with a serious case of Hendry mania. Now, folks, you need to be really careful and watch out for the symptoms, because I'm told if left untreated, Hendry mania can cause audiences to uncontrollably chant, "We believe!" And what they believe in is 252 pounds of pure motivation, the answer to all life's problems. They believe in Joe Hendry.
It's that kind of behavior that got Joe Hendry in trouble the last time we were in Vegas, the last time he crossed A.J. Francis.
So here we go. Joe Hendry versus Rich Swan is underway here at Rebellion.
Joe's going to want to use that. Ooh, all 252 pounds of that quote-unquote inspiration, motivation. Swan's got a world championship pedigree to back him up.
Now look at Hendry. Raw power up onto the shoulders. Trying to set up for the trust fall here. And down goes Swan.
Early advantage going to Hendry, who maliciously use that AI animation to humiliate. There's some animator out there who's out of a job. They're taking our jobs, Tom.
They took their jobs.
They took somebody's. Yeah.
And now AJ Francis trying to distract Joe Hendry and helps out Rich Swan.
That sounds like a Joe Hendry problem.
Money! Hey, take care. Dollar tree.
And now Rich Swan taking over here against Joe Hendry. Oh my God, oh, look at this, the eye driven right into the point of the steel steps. My God, this is gonna be horrible flashbacks. I did not need to see something like that again.
Nasty side of Rich Swan.
And now Hendry sent inside the ring. Again, the opening created by the distraction of AJ Francis. Now Swan's got the attention of the official. Oh, there's big AJ Francis.
We are in Vegas. This is an AJ Francis town, if there ever was one.
Well, he's got all his buddies here. As I mentioned, Sean Merriman,
that's right,
his former Maryland Terrapin cohort once upon a time, and also Shawnee Styles, Mike Tyrone, Alex, Black Boy JB, a lot of influencers here that are all friends with AJ Francis, as we saw in the countdown.
That's what I'm saying. The support, the energy is in the room for first class here tonight in Vegas. And look at that, just tearing at the face of Joe Hendry. Not so inspirational now, are you, Joe?
Now Swan, oh, a little kickback action there. Listen, regardless of what AJ Francis and Swan have been pulling, chance of Dollar Tree. That's going to bother AJ Francis.
Hardy har har. These people couldn't afford the laces that go in the boots that Rich Swan and AJ Francis wear.
Face first into the top turnbuckle. That eye of Joe Hendry pointed into the edge of the steel steps. Swan went back to the eyes moments ago. Swan is a former TNA world champion, so Hendry has got to proceed carefully. Oh, going back to the eye, the right eye. Oh my God. And Swan is nasty. You better be careful he doesn't get disqualified.
I don't know, maybe Swan doesn't care, trying to send the message to Joe Hendry here, getting nasty.
Swan's made it clear he doesn't care what the fans think of him. He really doesn't care what the rest of the roster thinks about him. He cares about money, flying first class, and having all the accommodations that AJ Francis has enjoyed for a while now.
It's nice. Have you ever flown first class, Tom?
I've gotten upgraded a few times.
So that's a no. That's the poor man's first class. So I'm talking about putting that card down. I'm talking about them international business class, baby. That's what these guys fly. Joe Hendry wishes he could travel, wishes he could live the way Swan and Francis live.
Oh. Doubling over Joe Hendry. Oh.
Look at this, and Swan is coming to his own once again. He's found himself.
Cover. Tucks the arm, hook to the leg, kick out by Joe Hendry.
And I think he's got AJ Francis to thank for that. He's awoken something in, a dog that's been in him but covered up, hidden down below in the depths of Rich Swan. He's finally been let out thanks to AJ Francis.
And listen, Rich Swan was on a losing streak for a while. That loss on Explosion in January was to Joe Hendry. And it wasn't until the tag match that Swan had with Hendry a number of weeks ago. Hendry ultimately helped Swan get back on the winning path.
Oh, that's an interesting way to put it.
He did. It went down as a win for Rich Swan, didn't it?
Swan out there literally looked him in the eye, asking for a tag. Wanted to help put the match away, was ready to shut it down.
Guillotine. You and I remember things very differently.
Yeah, I remember them right.
Guillotine here by Rich Swan, trying to end the night for Joe Hendry.
Hendry dropping down to the mat here. How much does this crowd believe in Hendry? How much does Hendry believe in himself here?
Oh, now Hendry, raw power to turn that around on Rich Swan.
A good breakaway here from Joe Hendry.
Now
Swan, trying to recapitalize, but no avail.
Joe back up to his feet, these huge clotheslines. Oh, now AJ Francis on the apron, he deserved that one. Was trying to cause another distraction.
Look out.
Oh, face first.
Hendry on another level here.
Sent first class into a tailspin. And now Joe Hendry getting Vegas behind him. Now Hendry, oh wait a minute, there's AJ Francis pulling down the top rope. The official didn't see it, was checking on Swan. And wait a minute, Shawnee Styles has handed a chain to AJ Francis.
That's right, TikTok legend Shawnee Styles helping out the way.
Oh, and Shawn Merriman stopping Francis.
What the hell is this? That's your boy, what are you doing?
Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lights out, Shawn Merriman is in the impact zone.
Tom, we know the athlete Merriman. I've been in the ring with Merriman. I've trained with him a little bit. He is no joke.
Look at the shape he's in.
He's a beast. Look at this. Francis stepping too.
Merriman caught out AJ Francis. Caught him into the ring.
Hold that game up now. Hold that game up. Hey, touch me. I told you about right now. I don't want that. Don't back up now. Don't back up. It's okay. You get your ass out the way. It's okay. You get your ass out.
Merriman just clobbered Hendry.
Yes! What a ruse! What a play!
And Francis had the official distracted the entire time. Oh, now look at Swan. Swan's going up top. The official never saw Merriman destroy Hendry.
Doesn't matter. That does!
A first-class robbery by Swan, Francis, and Merriman.
Here is your winner, Rich Swan.
What did I tell you? The vibes were in the building for first class. And what a ruse by Shawn Merriman, too. The stars are out and they are aligned for first class.
Oh, my God. That is not how
Consolation prize?
Joe Hendry's night, I think he expected it to go. That's Helix.
First class showing up and showing out in Sin City, baby.
Can you imagine the party that they're going to have in the Palms?
I don't have to. I'm invited. You didn't get... Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. I won't tell you later. First class getting the work done here at Rebellion. You love to see it.
Let's take a look back here moments ago. We thought Shawn Merriman was standing up and trying to prevent AJ Francis from getting involved further in this matchup. And instead, Shawn Merriman just destroyed Joe Hendry, absolutely leveled him with a clothesline. And now it's left first class to celebrate. As I mentioned, take a look back here. Boom! This huge shot by Merriman. Francis had the official distracted. The ref never saw it.
Great athlete, always has a great play to do on the field, Tom.
Rich Swan will walk away with a victory against Joe Hendry here at Rebellion. But the action continues. The world-class maniac, Eric Young, is back for revenge on the self-proclaimed king of TNA, Frankie Kazarian. It's time for Full Metal Mayhem at Rebellion.
I've been asked one question. Why did you betray Eric Young? Why did you turn your back on TNA Wrestling? Eric Young has sat on the throne as champion of this company multiple times. Meanwhile, I've been a soldier. History does not remember soldiers, it remembers kings. And that's what I intend to become, the king of this company, the face of TNA Wrestling. You all have permission to hate me now.
You set us on fire. This ain't the game we started with, your love's a riot.
Eric Young has a TNA World title shot at Sacrifice. It feels as if Eric Young is coming into this evening at Sacrifice with the mindset of, I have nothing to lose. I'm going to put it all on the line for the TNA World title.
remembers soldiers,
It remembers kings.
The hell is that a member of our crew?
Choking Eli with that camera cable.
You son of a bitch, Frankie Kazarian! Spare!
We end the night with the system in full control of things in TNA wrestling.
You wanted my attention, and you've made a grave mistake. Let's see how metal you are, Frank. Me and you, Las Vegas, Full Metal Mayhem.
Frankie, I will baptize you in the holy waters of change.
The following is a Full Metal Mayhem match. Introducing first, Frankie Kazarian.
Frankie Kazarian's own words months ago, sometimes the hero must become the monster, walking underneath that ladder on his way into Full Metal Mayhem. That does not always bode well.
Superstition be damned. If you want to take a chance, you gotta go all the way. That's what Frankie Kazarian is doing here tonight to snuff out Eric Young, taking it all the way to Full Metal Mayhem.
You can run for a long time. You can run for a long time.
His opponents from Franklin, Tennessee, he is the world-class maniac, Eric Young!
Ray, well, I suppose good luck be damned for Young and Kazarian. This is the 18th Full Metal Mayhem match in TNA history, first introduced back in 2005. All weapons are legal. You only win via pinfall or submission inside the ring.
And what a better match for... Oh!
Kazarian tried to rush Young from behind. There's the bell. The match is underway. And Young trying to use the mask, entirely legal in Full Metal Mayhem.
That's right, I was gonna say, for someone like the world-class maniac Full Metal Mayhem, seems like just being at home. But then again, it's the heavy metal rebel in there with him in Frankie Kazarian, the king of TNA.
Oh, think about how much this has disintegrated, this friendship. Two TNA originals. Young's, look at Young, one of the pile driver there early, and Kazarian rolling to the outside. Now Young, baseball slide, sending Kazarian into that table on the barricade.
And you see here the weapons already pre-strewn out here at ringside. Plenty to choose from to inflict punishment on your opponent here.
Going to the eyes, entirely legal in Full Metal Mayhem. Young's very first match in this company in 2003, he tagged with Frankie Kazarian that night. In fact, both these men have only ever competed in one Full Metal Mayhem matchup, and it was against each other in a tag team match back in 2014.
And it was because they were teaming together earlier this year. That was what pushed Frankie Kazarian over the edge. He had had enough of not getting the opportunities he felt like he deserved, that he's earned over his illustrious career in TNA, that caused him to snap on Eric Young.
And Young has every right to be going off on Frankie Kazarian here. Kazarian cost Young the TNA World Championship against Moose's Sacrifice. And now Kazarian using the ladder, dropping Eric Young.
Kaz willing to do whatever it took to get into the mind of Eric Young. Meanwhile, Eric Young, we have seen, has had to go deep down within himself ahead of this matchup to find that sickness that he once desperately tried to rid himself in the world of. He had to access it once again to get the job done here tonight.
Always present like a virus lying dormant within Eric Young. Said Frankie Kazarian has lost it. Maybe it's time I lost it too. Very appropriate for Full Metal Mayhem. Oh my God, going for fade to black into the table.
Oh God, remember we saw that from Frankie Kazarian not too long ago, Tom.
Oh, we're gonna go for the pile driver. Go for the pile driver. Oh, and now Young sent to the inside.
But now they battle. That table still there. Precipice, you see there, Kazarian hanging just above it.
A big right, Kazarian. Kazarian above that table. A third shot. Kazarian trying to hang on. Oh, and Young biting the hand. Biting both hands. Kazarian trying to cover up. Uh-oh. Oh, it got enough of the leg drop there.
They've draped some of the face and eyes of Eli across the rope there. Beautiful DDT.
Slingshot DDT. Here's the cover and a kick out. Only way to win is via pinfall or submission inside the ring. Everything else is legal.
Acknowledge me as your king.
No countouts, no disqualifications.
And now Kazarian going for this huge ladder. XL size on the ramp here, the very ladder that both these men walked underneath to enter this arena of violence.
Oh, and launched the ladder at Young. Frankie Kazarian claims that he saved TNA when he officially returned as a member of the roster at Hard to Kill 2023. Let's not forget, Overdrive 2022, just a few months before that, he got a TNA World title shot against then champion Josh Alexander. Spectacular match, one of the best I've ever had the privilege of calling. Frankie came up short that night, and a year went by in TNA, and he had had enough of trying to earn things. Oh, he wanted a TNA World title shot handed to him by management.
There's a little something called time served.
Oh my God. Oh, the leg drop and miss. The back of the right leg of Kazarian into the steel.
And it's things like that after 20 plus years of putting on matches, making sacrifices like the ones he just did with his body for this very company, for this brand. Yeah, maybe he feels like he deserves a thing or two.
Oh, God. Spine first into the metal. Think about how motivated Eric Young is walking into the Palms here in Las Vegas, the site of Hard to Kill 2024 just a few months ago, where TNA was reborn. The first voice we heard that night was Eric Young's. Oh! Eric Young leading the charge for TNA Wrestling into a new era. Oh, and a trash can lid.
I mean, it's hard to argue that Eric Young isn't one of the best representatives of the long storied history of this company. But if you were to argue that, then the other name on the list would be someone like Frankie Kazarian. Oh, what the hell?
Somewhere the TNA Hall of Famer Abyss is smiling that crooked smile. Janice is here at Rebellion.
The sickness is alive and well in Eric Young and is ready to do bad things to Frankie Kazarian.
Oh, and rushing after Kazarian. And Janice stuck in the top turnbuckle for a moment. Now going for the chicken wing.
That moment was just enough for Kazarian to take advantage here.
Oh my God, trying to drive Eric Young into the nails. Oh my God. Pushing Kazarian closer to the nails and a thumb to the eye.
This is the level it's gotten to. This is the level of brutality that this rivalry.
Oh God, swinging at Young. look at Janice just stuck in the turnbuckle pad. Now Young.
EY inside out. Look
Spearing Young into the table on the outside.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Eric Young and Kazarian, watch this, putting everything on the line, crashing through that table to the floor. Nasty spear by the king of TNA.
What am I gonna eat on now?
Frankie Kazarian has said, quote, I have tried to be a decent man in indecent times. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Full Metal Mayhem. These are indecent times.
I was gonna say decency is all but out the window here in Full Metal Mayhem.
Kazarian's also said, no matter how violent or cool I am, I make these decisions. Hold on. Oh, and a kick out by Young. Kaz claims he's made all of his decisions lately for the betterment of TNA.
He knows what he could do atop the ladder of TNA. As our TNA World Champion, as the representative, the face of this brand that he rightly could and should be.
Truth of the matter is Kazarian's doing all this for himself. Let's be really honest. He's not doing this for the company, for the brand, for the roster. This is for Frankie Kazarian.
Two things can be true at one time. That's a scientific principle. Everybody in this business is in it. You don't think Eric Young isn't at some level in this business for himself? Of course he is.
Huge shots exchanged here at the Palms in Las Vegas. Kazarian and Young, two TNA originals going at it in Full Metal Mayhem.
Absolute slugfest here in the middle of the ring.
But who can withstand more punishment in this environment?
Both men here got those baking sheets in hand. A moment ago it was fists. Now it's metal in hand. Back and forth they go.
Kazarian and Young beating the hell out of each other. This is the cost of betrayal. Oh, wait a minute, once again. Metal right to the skull.
Repeated blows from Eric Young to Frankie Kazarian.
Up onto the shoulders, drops him with the DVD center of the ring to win Full Metal Mayhem. Oh, and a kick out by Kaz.
The heart still beats deep within the chest of the full heavy metal rebel.
Young charging at Kazarian, sternum first into the top turnbuckle on the steel chain wrapped around the neck of Young.
And Kazarian on the outside there over the rope has all the leverage that he could want.
Inside the mouth of Eric Young.
He could split his cheeks, he could chip teeth, in addition to trying to choke the life out of EY. Now he's just wrapping the chain.
Oh, wait, he's trying to go for the chicken wing, assisted by the steel chain.
The steel just pressed into the throat and shoulder of EY here.
Elbows right to the ribs. Young trying to break free. These two entangled with this chain. Oh, now it's wrapped around the throat of Kazarian. Oh, and down goes Kaz, a nasty landing.
Dragging him off the top rope, chain to neck.
Now Young grabbing a trash can and dragging it back inside the ring. There's your king, Raywalt.
Crowned in an aluminum trash can here, an echo chamber of his own pain.
The steel chain wrapped around the forearm. Young going to work here on Kaz. I don't think Young is done. Still has that steel chain.
And I don't think Kazarian is aware. Look,
elbow drop to Kaz inside the trash can. Is it enough? Trying to drag Kazarian out of the trash can. Oh, and Kazarian able to stay in it.
That extra few seconds may have bought that time. Take another look. The elbow straight through the trash can. To the heart, to the face, the nose. Kazarian might be busted. Kazarian staying alive despite the brutality of EY.
Now look at that ladder along the bottom ropes. Very precarious position here for Eric Young.
What is in the mind of EY here? Oh! Quickly thwarted by Kaz.
Cracked in the skull with that trash can.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh, God. Oh, went for unprettier on the metal ladder. Cover. Is it enough? Can this do it? Now a kick out by Young.
Eric Young just able to get a shoulder up.
Oh.
Well, if one was good, two is better. Whoever said less is more has never seen Full Metal Mayhem. This is the level that Kazarian is taking. This is how much it means to him. You may not like his tactics. You may not like the manner in which he talks about it, how he acts about it. But this is what it means. This is what he's willing to do to reach the goals he's set out, to be at the top of the top.
Both men have endured so much damage at this point in Full Metal Mayhem. And what in the hell is Kazarian thinking here?
Eric Young is bent over that table.
And Eric Young able to come to and drops Kazarian crotch first on the top turnbuckle.
And now it's Eric Young in control. What is in the mind of EY here? That table precariously right next to the turnbuckle there.
And Kazarian's holding on for dear life to the ropes of the turnbuckle and a low blow. All legal in Full Metal Mayhem.
Oh, wait a second. What is in the mind? Is Kaz, could he be thinking? Flux capacitor to the table!
Got the edge of the table. Look at Eric Young's skull.
Split on that table, but here's the cover.
Covered by Kazarian. Kazarian wins Full Metal Mayhem.
Here is your winner, Frankie Kazarian.
This was one of the nastiest conclusions to Full Metal Mayhem we've ever seen in this company's history. Take another look.
What a brutal battle, culminating in this flux capacitor exploding the edge of that table that ricocheted off the skull of Eric Young. This is how personal it got. This is how intense, how violent it got. But the king stands tall at the end of the war.
Our medical staff checking on Eric Young after Full Metal Mayhem. Well, still to come tonight in our main event, Moose will defend his TNA World Championship against Nemeth. For more, let's check in with Gia Miller.
Please welcome my guest at this time, Nemeth.
Gia?
Nick, tonight you have an opportunity at the most prestigious prize in TNA when you step into the ring against Moose in the main event of Rebellion.
This is it. This is what we've all been working for. This is what we've been waiting for, this moment. We're back in Vegas. I can feel it already. This is this is the go time for me. You know, I've done a lot in the past, but tonight is special. My dad is actually here. I got family in the crowd. He came to see me. Can you believe it? I can tell that the roster is ready for something new. The world is ready. TNA is ready. Off into the future with a brand new world champion. Tonight, I'm gonna do what I've always done, prove to everybody that I am as good as I say I am. And most importantly, I am walking out of here TNA world champion. All I've ever done is all I've ever said. I'm the best, and I'm gonna prove it.
It's the all-new TNAmerch.com, your one-stop shop for all things total non-stop action.
In Ali, we trust.
Trust the system.
Tag him, bag him, and mayhem for all.
I back it up better than anyone else in the world.
Get shirts, hats, trading cards, slam buddies, and more. We have something for everyone at the all-new TNAmerch.com. Order now before it's all gone.
Now we're going to keep an eye on the situation regarding Eric Young. A nasty conclusion to Full Metal Mayhem moments ago. Frankie Kazarian is going to walk out of Rebellion as your winner. But we are moments away from the TNA World Tag Team title match. The system will defend the titles against Speed.
Well, hold that thought, Tom.
This is not a part of our schedule here at Rebellion. However, Steve Macklin did say this past week on Impact that he would, quote, make his presence felt at Rebellion, whether or not he was on the marquee.
And why shouldn't he? Steve Macklin, who has shed blood, sweat, and tears for TNA, should be a part of everything we do.
The former TNA World Champion has taken over the Impact Zone in Las Vegas at Rebellion.
Now I said I would make my presence felt. Here I am live in Sin City. Now what I have here in my hand is a brand new contract that was given me this morning by TNA executives. Now for months we have been going back and forth over the demands that I have wanted, and I can proudly say that every one of those demands has been met. But there is a but. There is one more demand I want. And we're here at the Palms. And you ain't gonna have an event like this without Steve Macklin. So what I want is a match right here and right now, and I am not leaving this ring until my demands are met.
Well, ask and you shall receive. The Director of Authority in the building.
Santana is on the case here at Rebellion.
Hey, McLean, we could have talked about this in the back if you have something you'd like to go over, but since you came out here and you made a spectacle, I guess we can address it right now. You are a very lucky son of a gun. Because I just literally moments ago signed another contract with a new superstar. And he's very eager to get started. And he, in fact, actually wants to have a match right here at Rebellion. So, why wait? Ladies and gentlemen, this match is going to happen right now!
What? Who is it?
Santana was gone.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, yes! Welcome home! It has been 5 long years. And look at this, Santana Marella, ready, TNAmerch.com. Welcome back. The realist is here at TNA.
Damn, Santana moving fast. Got merch here? That's how you explode on the scene, with a bang. But I hope he knows what he's getting into. Stepping up to Steve Macklin like this.
Mike Santana knows exactly what he's getting into. Over the past year, for those who haven't paid attention, Mike Santana has done so much to better himself. He's prioritized his sobriety. He struck out on his own. Many remember him from the tag team LAX once upon a time here in TNA. But his ambition is greater than this entire business. Mike Santana is back in TNA on a mission.
I never would have expected this. This caught me completely off guard. I've been lucky to be on a few different events with Mike Santana over the last year. To your point, chatted with him here and there. He's been in such a good headspace. I love seeing everything he's doing. I had no idea he was on his way back home to TNA.
Steve Macklin tried to hold up the show, had one more demand for TNA management, and instead, he's now standing across the ring from Mike Santana. There's the bell. This matchup is officially underway. Santana and Macklin at Rebellion. Oh, now look at Macklin and Santana wasting no time.
Macklin, though, he's your gatekeeper here. He is one of, I know we talk about standards and faces of this company, but in my mind, Steve Macklin is a standard in this company. He's a measuring stick in a lot of ways. And one of the toughest SOBs I've ever known.
A big clothesline, and there goes Macklin to the outside.
But on that note, so is Mike Santana.
That motto on the back of his gear on the way into the arena. Fight or die, and Santana putting it all on the line here early and nearly launched himself clean out of the impact zone. Uh-oh, what a face first into the post.
To make your return here to TNA, an explosive way. But if there's anybody who knows how to spoil a good time, it's Steve Macklin.
Macklin, who recently scored a singles victory against Chris Sabin, was successful on TNA Explosion against Kevin Knight. In fact, in this building on the Countdown to Hard to Kill, he won the very first match of the new TNA era.
You know, Santana, credit to the Moxie, but I hope he knows what he's doing. I know you said he does before, but let's just say...
Cover on Santana and a kick out.
There's a reason boxers, when they're getting into the game or getting back into the game, whatever it is, they have...
Backbreaker. Here's the cover. Kick out by Santana again.
They have those stepping stone fights. Get them back into the swing of things. I'm telling you right now, Steve Macklin is no damn stepping stone. He's the real deal.
Steve Macklin at this event last year captured the TNA World Championship, a milestone moment in his career, his first major championship secured in pro wrestling. Sternum first into the top turnbuckle. Huge clothesline by Macklin.
We heard that one all the way up here in the crow's nest.
Cover, presses his shoulders down and a kick out. Forearm in the face. Macklin, he's armed with a brand new contract, and on top of that, he's one of the most dangerous men in pro wrestling.
No doubt about it. You gotta look into the psyche of Steve Macklin in the latest episode of Immerse, now on TNA's YouTube channel. A look at his match with our #1 contender, Nick Nemeth. A look into the mind of Steve Macklin ahead of game day, ahead of a match.
Here's a cover, presses the shoulders down again. Santana able to kick out.
And if you've seen that, you know how intense Steve Macklin is. Santana getting a first glimpse of that right now.
That episode of Immerse you're talking about was a glimpse behind the scenes at Sacrifice. Nick Nemeth versus Steve Macklin. Nemeth won that matchup. That helped propel Nemeth to the TNA World title shot he has later on tonight against Moose. Meanwhile, it drove Macklin mad that he did not win that matchup and has drove him to this point here. Now standing across the ring from Santana.
Now Steve Macklin is, I think I've said it before, the human embodiment of a chip on your shoulder that is never quite satisfied.
Launches Santana into the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, deposited on the top turnbuckle there.
Oh, you know what's coming next, though, Tom. Lined up. Sights on, trigger unlocked.
And Santana, was nearly caught in the crosshairs, able to escape.
Macklin landed on his feet that time, unlike Sacrifice.
Macklin trying to corral Santana. Santana holds on to the top rope. Uh-oh. Oh! The rolling buck 50!
What an explosion of offense there. Almost out of nowhere from Santana. And could this be the opening? Mike Santana needs to turn this one around in his return to TNA Wrestling.
Rushes at Macklin. Macklin trying to block. To no avail. Kick right to the head. Now Santana. Oh! Eats a forearm from Macklin. On Santana. Dropping him there. Oh, and a kick out by Macklin. Transition right to the DVD.
Beautiful catch there from Santana. Macklin put down, but not enough to put him away.
What a surprise here at Rebellion. What a surprise here at the Palms in Las Vegas. Similar to what we experienced at Hard to Kill. Oh, he was calling for the STB, the spin, the block, the discus clothesline. Macklin hit him with the knee.
And now follows up with the jaw headbutt. Center of the ring.
Can Macklin spoil Santana's return? Oh, and a kick out.
Santana staying in the fight.
Santana's got the support of the fans here in Vegas. Macklin, however, wants to make a statement to the whole world. Oh, boot right to the face.
Not done yet, though. Follows up here.
Oh, my God! What a cannonball!
The airtime.
Cover, hook to the leg. Macklin gets the left shoulder up in time. The size, the athletic ability, the experience, the intelligence, the wherewithal, it's all there for Mike Santana.
And after everything he's been through, after everything he's worked for, the motivation, I've seen it firsthand of Mike Santana is bringing him to another level. Are we going to see it culminate, reach its final form here now that he's back here in TNA?
He's calling for it. Went for spin the block. Oh, now Macklin. Oh, dumping Santana center of the ring. Cover, tucks the arm. Oh, and Santana gets his shoulder up in time at the last second.
Macklin now gonna have to go back to the drawing board in his head. Find the right stratagem to get this thing done.
Now Macklin measuring Santana and a huge shot right to the back of the neck. Depositing Santana again up top. Is it time?
Safety off.
Oh, Santana caught in the crosshairs. And now Macklin trying to end this thing, looking for a marquee win. Oh, and a kick out just barely by Santana.
Mike Santana stays alive, but to your point, Tom, there was a lot less life in that kick out than there were earlier. Macklin is on the right foot here. He's on the right path to put this one away.
Oh, now Macklin thinking KIA, trying to end this thing. Look at the knee strike. Oh, huge boot there by Santana.
Right back and
Look
forth.
out. Oh, spin the block.
A shock to the locker room. Mike Santana, on his journey through life, has found himself back home in TNA Wrestling.
The return of the realist, Mike Santana, is back. But earlier on tonight on the Countdown to Rebellion, live and free on TNA Plus, Whistle the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions Spitfire with Lars Frederiksen in their corner defending against Decay here in Vegas.
What else can I say? Grow stronger because I chose today. Stop letting this cloud thinking that it's here to stay.
Look out!
Oh, dumping Rosemary. Spitfire beats Decay.
Here are your winners and still TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions, Spitfire!
There's Alicia Edwards of the System. Alicia's been trying to lobby for Masha Slamovich to team up with her since Slamovich has a contractual rematch for the tag team titles after MK Ultra lost to Spitfire at Sacrifice.
Please welcome my guests at this time. They are the System. Guys, we are just moments away from your World Tag Team title defense against Speedball Mountain. But before we talk about that, Alicia, based on what we saw earlier tonight between you and Masha Slamovich, is Masha now a part of the System?
Gee, hey, do you see Masha here? No, she's not a part of the System. That relationship, that was a mutual beneficial situation. You understand? See, us, we all have the gold. Now it's time to add gold around Alicia's waist.
And that's not what tonight's about. Tonight's about Speedball Mountain, huh? And you boys think you're gonna steal our thunder? Well, guess what? That's not possible. Because the System's the whole damn sky around here at TNA. It's go time, boys.
Well, Moose, as for you, tonight you put your title on the line against Nick Nemeth. How are you feeling ahead of that?
Word on the street is Nick has his whole family at ringside here to support him because they believe he's actually walking out of here new TNA World Champion. But I have a spoiler alert. I'll leave Las Vegas and still World Champion. And Nick, just like you have your family supporting you, I have a special guest here to support me. And just like me, he's a guy that they've tried to make him play within their system, but we're both superstars. We are the System. Now let me introduce you to my brother, my friend, Hall of Famer, the Predator, John Abraham.
Oh, man. It's so good to see you, Moose, man. I feel like a proud big brother, bro. I know you're going to go out there. I remember we used to go head to head. They try to always scheme. They forgot. You the System. And now to see you in the System now, bro, I'm so proud of you, bro. I love you, man. Let's go get it, bro.
Well, the System's night kicks into gear right now as Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers defend the TNA World Tag Team Championships against Speedball Mountain's Mike Bailey and Trent Seven.
Let's take a look at the taglines this evening here at the Palms in Las Vegas at Rebellion. Edwards and Myers defeated the ABC for the championship at Sacrifice. Santino made this match after the System attacked Seven and Bailey last month. The System are coming off of a successful defense of the titles against the legendary Motor City Machine Guns this week on Impact. The System defend the tag titles against Speedball Mountain now.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the TNA World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers. They are the team of Speedball Mike Bailey and Trent Seven, Speedball Mountain.
I gotta say, especially for Trent Seven, hell of a commute here from the United Kingdom. And to that point, TNA Wrestling recently announced a partnership with AXS TV, bringing its wrestling content back to Britain's hugely popular Sky platform. That's Channel 186, featuring classic TNA premium live events, TNA's greatest matches, and TNA in 60, giving millions of fans across the UK access to TNA's full history of blockbuster stories, marquee matchups, and larger-than-life, world-renowned stars.
Well, does Speedball Mountain get to add to that legacy, to that library of champions that could be seen across the world? Can they leave Rebellion in Las Vegas with tag team gold?
Last time we were here in Vegas was hard to kill. Trent Seven was supposed to compete with Bailey for the tag title, so Seven's finally getting his title shot.
He was finally able to make it. Thanks for showing up, Trent.
Travel issues. It's a long flight.
Quote unquote.
Trust the system.
Their opponents being accompanied by Alicia Edwards. They are the reigning and defending TNA World Tag Team Champions. The team of Eddie Edwards and the most professional wrestler, Brian Myers.
Raywall, can you explain the momentum that the system has after defeating the Motor City Machine Guns this past Thursday night on Impact?
I mean, we've talked about it ad nauseum. There's a reason they were voted the most impactful tag team in the 20 years of TNA. They are legends of the sport. They are the best of the best. And they got bested by the system. Quite frankly, it's like a metaphor. Everybody does, Tom. The system, just like the house here in Vegas, always wins.
Alicia Edwards eyeing the Knockouts World Tag Team titles, possibly with Masha Slamovich, not officially a part of the system.
No. But a hell of a business relationship there that could lead to some even more gold within the system's ranks.
The TNA World Tag Team titles at stake this evening in Las Vegas at Rebellion.
You know, earlier on the countdown to Rebellion time, we talked about the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions Spitfire, how quickly they came together and gelled, obviously now reigning as tag team champions. In a similar fashion, Speedball Mountain came together rather quickly, but they have yet to have that real statement win, and of course, tag team gold as well.
Tag made, in comes Eddie Edwards very quickly. Oh, God! Right to the face of Seven, and this is how the system works.
Seven was looking out in the crowd there. He couldn't believe that he actually made it this time to Las Vegas, and the system took advantage.
They better keep their eye on Speedball Mike Bailey. Oh, Bailey is hungry. Last held a championship in this company at Bound for Glory 2022, the X Division Championship, a spectacular reign. He has been hungry to get back into championship contention. Oh!
Seven back in the fray here. 2-on-1 with Eddie Edwards and Speedball Mountain.
Seven and Bailey got a glimpse of them at Final Resolution in December in Toronto. Seven surprised us all, supported Bailey. They defeated the Rascals that night. Seven officially signed his TNA contract that evening. Oh, back elbow. Oh.
Trent Seven, who tested his might, tested his luck with the TNA World Champion Moose not too long ago either.
Cover by Bailey. Oh, and a kick out by Edwards.
Stepping up to the system all over the place. But now, right here, right now, at Rebellion is where it counts with gold on the line.
Tag made, in comes Seven. The TNA World Tag Team titles first awarded to the TNA Hall of Famers, Team 3D, back in 2007, have been held by fantastic groups such as LAX, Mike Santana back in the fall, which is great. Beer Money, the Motor City Machine Guns, America's Most Wanted. Ooh, the list goes on and on.
And the system
cover to win the titles and a kick out.
You forgot them, yes. How convenient.
Listen, I'll say this about the system. They have drawn comparisons to groups such as Immortal and the Main Event Mafia with the success they're already having. And I look at Seven grabbing a hold of Edwards, a distraction by Alicia, and Myers with a cheap shot on Seven.
I mean, the way they basically run this place, de facto in charge of what happens here in the Impact Zone week in and week out. I don't blame those comparisons.
Now left knee of Seven sent into the steel steps. The referee trying to get control of things. Bailey's frustrated. Seven is hurting. Oh, no, not this. Oh, my steel.
Just absolutely obliterated into the steel steps. The way Trent Seven's body just crumbled down every single step. This is not a good way. Not a good start here for Speedball Mountain.
Now tag made, in comes Brian Myers. Oh.
Takes all that vertical base away from Trent Seven. Makes things like the Birmingham a hell of a lot harder to hit.
At the same time, puts a lot of pressure on Speedball Mike Bailey. You've got to be aware of your partner, as you would know, as a former tag team champion.
You got to make up for your partner's weaknesses, absolutely. I mean, if Trent Seven, by the end of this, can't walk, it's going to be all Bailey for the most part. He's going to have to fight this one 2-on-1.
I get royalties every time I mention you're a former champion, right?
I mean, I never saw any paperwork about it. It's only right in my mind.
Now Edwards just toying with Trent Seven.
Keeping Trent Seven cornered, injured, attacked, cornered. And down goes both Edwards and Seven.
You gotta get in here! Get in here! Come on! We mean business! Get in here now!
On attack made, and Myers legal into the matchup, goes after Speedball Mike Bailey.
Bailey up top now.
Oh, beautiful drop kick there by Bailey.
Bailey, one of the most prolific pro wrestlers in the world. Good Lord, might have just knocked a tooth out of Eddie Edwards' mouth.
Oh, back-to-back exhibition star of the year, match of the year, back-to-back as well. And now Bailey with the running shooting star to win the tag titles, kick out by Myers.
Speedball, a former X Division champion in his own right, would like to add tag team gold to that resume.
Oh, man, wait a minute, Eddie Edwards, opposite side of the ring. Oh, barefoot right to the face. Bailey takes care of Eddie. Oh, now focusing in on Brian Myers.
Speedball dragging Myers up to the top turnbuckle here.
Down goes Bailey, and now it's Seven, chopping Myers right across the chest. That injured left knee, certainly a factor.
Still favoring it for sure. But Seven proving that he can still be a factor in this matchup.
Superplex. But Seven is feeling it. Wait a minute, Seven rolled out of the ring. Bailey's going up top.
The superplex was a setup. Look out!
Shooting star. Did he get enough? Oh, and Myers kicked out of the shooting star.
Hell of a combination offense from Speedball Mountain, but Brian Myers, the resilience, stays alive in this contest.
Trent Seven into the matchup, the injured left knee. Certainly a problem for Trent Seven. Oh, wait a minute, now it's Edwards who drags Bailey out of the ring, smashing him into the apron.
Meanwhile, in the ring, Brian Myers once again going after that knee of Trent Seven. Now Eddie Edwards, much like the actual systems in all of our lives, toying with its prey, toying with its subject, taunting him. But Seven is defiant here to the bitter end.
Now Seven with these chops, those signature chops. Oh, and again, the left knee slowed him up. Edwards went back to it.
That's all it takes.
Oh, Tiger Driver, shoulders down to hold on to the titles. No. Oh, single leg busting crab on the injured left knee.
Beautiful transition there from one half of the TNA World Tag Team Champions.
Come on!
Edwards trying to get the submission victory here with the Boston Crab.
Give on!
And now,
oh, wait a minute. Speedball trying to get in there to save Seven. Myers with the crab.
submissions happening in the ring here.
Now look at Bailey trying to break free. Super kick right to the face. Can he save Seven? Seven caught in this single leg Boston Crab for a long time now.
Now Bailey leveling these kicks. Edwards not breaking the hold.
Bailey trying to break this thing the hard way. Edwards refusing to let go of Seven. And now look at Bailey. Bailey with a series of kicks. Down goes Edwards.
Those rapid fire kicks and the triangle moonsault to Myers on the floor.
And now Bailey back inside. Seven sets up Edwards. Oh, great combination.
Is that enough?
To win the tag titles. Oh, and a kick out. You saw how Seven grabbed his left knee.
Speedball Mountain here all over the place. Bailey to the outside. And then some combination offense, that kick into the dragon suplex. But not enough to put the system away.
Seven couldn't get his footing because of the injured left knee. That might have cost Speedball Mountain the pinfall victory. But now, Seven trying to set up Edwards for Bailey. Well, he's trying to get him up for the burning hammer, but the left knee again. Oh, Seven sent into Bailey.
Oh, Bailey falling hard to the outside there. I told you that knee was going to be a factor with moves like that for Trent Seven.
Oh, insecurity there by Eddie Edwards.
Oh, some more combination offense. This time from the system.
Back stunner. And the elbow. Cover. Oh, and a kick out. That combination has helped Edwards and Myers win in the past.
I do not know how Trent Seven kicked out of this. Elbow to the heart, the backpack stunner in combination, but Trent Seven says no.
I never say die attitude of Trent Seven on full display, but look where he is now.
Locked right in between Myers and Edwards.
I went for the roster cut and the Boston knee party combo. Seven felt it coming. Bailey's into the fray.
And now Speedball Mountain taking control with some ripcord offense.
7-star lariat there by Trent Seven. Up under the shoulders, going for the burning hammer setup here. Can the knee hold on? There's the burning hammer.
Oh, wait, look at this. Look where Edwards is. Ultimate weapon from Mike Bailey.
Is it enough? Can they break the system? Cover. Oh, Myers broken up.
Perfect timing from Myers there, but look at Mike Bailey, the ultimate weapon after the burning hammer. Seven into the cover, but watch Myers.
Watch this, Myers from all left side of your screen pushed Bailey into the pile.
I basically speared him right into the pile with force. And Las Vegas loves what they're seeing.
An excellent matchup for the TNA World Tag Team titles. A lot of pressure on the system this evening with the TNA World Champion Moose defending against Nemeth later on tonight. Myers face first into the turnbuckle, down to the outside. Oh, speed by Myers.
Did you hear that thud? My God. Bailey's ribs have got to be crushed. Take another look in midair. Boom! All the way to the floor.
A devastating spear has that taken Speedball Mike Bailey out of this title match.
Take another look at this. Watch Speedball just bounce off the ground. Seven, he's all alone, Tom.
Back inside the ring, you're right, Seven and Edwards now. Oh.
Oh! A snap of the fingers.
Wait a minute. Was going for the bitter end. Oh! Shot right to the face of Myers. Now trying to set up for the 7-star lariat. Couldn't get it. Roster cut. Boston
TNA World Tag Team Champions, the System.
A great start for the System's adventures here tonight at Rebellion. I told you that the house always wins, and the System always finds a way.
Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers retain the TNA World Tag Team titles for the System. King Moose retain the TNA World Championship against Nick Nemeth and follow suit. Well, in a matter of moments, it's a rivalry that was sparked here in Las Vegas and hard to kill. It only intensified its sacrifice. It has come to this. Alexander Hammerstone, last man standing. In his home country, in the city in which he resides, Josh Alexander has been on a roll as of late, including wins over Hammerstone and Will Ospreay.
If I'm Hammerstone, I'm going back to study the tape, figure out what I've got to do to counter the walking weapon.
Hammerstone crushed the official. Hammerstone is tapping, but the official is down. Oh, and a low blow by Hammerstone. Nightmare pendulum. Hammerstone beats Alexander.
At Hard to Kill, I walked into this company hungry to make a bigger name for myself. You were talking about using our match as a stepping stone back to the world title. You'll be lucky if you step in the ring with me again, and the only thing I take from you is headgear.
Hammerstone, I want to thank you, because for the first time in a very long time, I'm focused on something other than that TNA World Championship. I'm focused on kicking your ass.
Josh, if you want to fight me one more time, let me promise you this. Because this time, all the pain, all the sacrifice, all the suffering, all the injuries that you've had over the years are going to feel like child's play. Child's play compared to what I do to you.
We're going to finish this once and for all. And we're going to finish it right in a last man standing match.
A standing 10 count. Introducing first from Phoenix, Arizona, Hammerstone.
And look at the shape that Hammerstone has gotten himself in, bringing his trophy. The iconic headgear of Josh Alexander he collected at Sacrifice.
Like a big game hunter, he carries the trophy of his defeated foes. But now the walking weapon gets to answer.
His opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
TNA Wrestling and Powertown Wrestling have joined forces to bring you the first TNA action figures in nearly a decade, featuring Josh Alexander, Eddie Edwards, Jordan Grace, and Moose. You can pre-order now via PowertownWrestling.com. And look at Alexander rushing Hammerstone. The bell is rung. Last man standing is underway.
And you couldn't expect this match to start any other way. How personal this has gotten. All the mind games that Hammerstone has tried to play with Josh Alexander.
Oh. Boot right to the face. Hammerstone dropped there with a drop kick out of the corner by Alexander. Chance of walking weapon.
Walking weapon. Oh, wait. Going for the C4 spike early here.
Trying to end this thing very early on in the matchup and dumped hard on the lower back. Look at Hammerstone. Again, the condition Hammerstone is in is spectacular.
Hammerstone always keeps himself in peak shape. It's always contest season with Hammerstone.
Uh-oh. Oh, driving Alexander down hard.
Now, I don't want to dig up old wounds here. I don't want to dig up the past, but we've talked about it before on multiple occasions with Josh Alexander.
Remember, you have to incapacitate your opponent so they cannot get to their feet by the referee's count of 10.
I just hope Josh Alexander, to the point I was making, can keep it in check. His emotions, which can get the better of him, his anger, his rage, can take hold. He can use it as a weapon, but it can be his downfall.
Grabbing a hold of Alexander. Oh, look at the strength of Hammerstone. Look out! German suplex delivered by Alexander. Hammerstone popped right back up. Overhead belly to belly by Hammerstone.
And Josh Alexander immediately back up to his feet as well.
Forearm shot, thinking about another German, and he gets it. Alexander was able to defeat Hammerstone one-on-one in this very building at Hard to Kill back in January. Oh, back elbow.
It was that matchup that impressed TNA officials so much. They signed Hammerstone then and there, which has led to this rivalry. Look out!
Oh, jumping Hammerstone where steel meets wood.
Nasty landing for Hammerstone there. Just bouncing off the apron of the ring there.
Count of 3, Hammerstone is to the count of 10 to get back up to his feet, or else the victory goes to Alexander. Take another look.
Watch this. Look at this, the way he ricochets off the apron there. Ribs have got to be bruised.
Hammerstone got back up by the count of 6 as we return to live action here.
And Josh Alexander, well known for his technical proficiency. I don't think this one's going to be a technical spectacle, though. This one has already gotten nasty and quick.
And you can see Josh Alexander. He said it to us on commentary this past week. I can buy headgear like that at any sporting goods store. It is still odd to see him compete without his headgear.
Become a calling card.
I mean, oh my God. Oh, and Hammerstone returns the favor. Spine first into the apron goes Alexander.
This time, it's Josh Alexander's turn to take a nasty fall to the apron. And need we remind you, the spine, the neck surgery that Josh Alexander has gone through.
Count of 4 here. Alexander's got to the count of 10. And Hammerstone senses Alexander getting back up to his feet, brings the fight to Alexander.
That's a smart move there by Hammerstone. If you see your opponent getting up, you think you can get up to that. Beat them to the 10 count, if you will.
Look at this. Oh, my God. Hard into the barricade.
Nasty landing for Alexander. The count begins yet again. Hammerstone not done here. The punishment continuing at ringside.
Oh, now Hammerstone, look at this strength. He's got the 240-pound Josh Alexander up for a stalling suplex.
Nasty landing. No give out there on the floor. It's a thin mat and concrete.
Hammerstone saying count it. Dives back into the ring.
2, 3, 4.
Josh Alexander just starting to stir now.
Count of 5.
6.
And back up to his feet. The match continues here at Rebellion.
That's the game this type of match plays with you. As you lay there writhing in pain from whatever has put you down. It's not a quick 3 count that puts you away. It's not a quick tap. You have to sit there and think for 10 seconds, can I get up? Do I have the will to keep going? You have to dig down deep. And look out here. Again, the apron out here seeming to be the weapon of choice in the first half of this matchup.
Oh, wait a minute. Alexander trapping the arm. Oh!
God!
The neck of Hammerstone into the apron. A half-and-half suplex there by Alexander.
Let's go.
Alexander's on his feet. Hammerstone is not. The referee's begun his count.
Nasty landing for Hammerstone there.
3, 4.
You see Hammerstone grabbing the back of his neck there.
Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. 6.
Count of 6 for Hammerstone.
7.
Count of 7. Count of 8, and Hammerstone does get back up to his feet.
Take another look at this. Watch Hammerstone, back of his neck colliding with the apron there. Made it all the way to a 7 count before he was up on his feet. And now it's the walking weapon's turn to strike.
Shots right to the leg of Hammerstone.
And that's a smart move, Tom. We know, of course, the walking weapon can implement that ankle lock better than just about anybody, but if you take a leg away, it's a lot harder to stand up after anything in a last man standing match.
Oh, wrapping the leg of Hammerstone around the post.
Smart strategy from Josh Alexander.
Please. Oh, please.
And when was the last time you heard someone as imposing as Hammerstone seemingly begging to be left alone? Oh, look out. Gonna tie it up here.
Oh, now there's the figure 4 amongst the steel post.
Onto the ring post. Shades of the legendary Bret Hart. Canada, a fellow Canadian legend in the wrestling business. Josh Alexander punishing Hammerstone.
Alexander eyeing Hammerstone like a wounded animal on the opposite side of the ring, trying to create a little space, but Hammerstone has grabbed the headgear you can see in his right hand, trying to hide it from Alexander. Oh, and a shot to the right ear. And Hammerstone, just like that, has leveled Alexander. There's no disqualifications in this type of match, and you can see the blood coming from Josh Alexander's ear. He's gotten back up to his feet, at least for just a moment, so the match is continuing.
Well, I can tell you, any athlete can tell you, the ear, good God, it's your equilibrium is all based out of those canals, man. Like, Josh Alexander's on wobbly legs now.
It's more than that. The reason Alexander has worn that headgear now for over a decade is because of a matchup he was stood where his ear was nearly ripped off of his skull. Doctors told him to sit out for 6 months. He waited 4 weeks. He strapped the headgear on and he went back to work, and it became a part of his aura ever since.
And
This
yet
is a
that injury
attack by Hammerstone.
Yeah. The scars have remained. The injury has remained.
Count of 7. Alexander trying to press himself back up. Count of 8. Count of 8. Count of 9. And
He's on his feet.
He does get to his feet.
Look at this. These open palms, defiant to the bitter end.
Now look at the strength of Hammerstone. Sits all the way down in the fallaway slam. Count of 2 here, and Hammerstone blowing right past the official on his way to Alexander.
And yet Hammerstone, I think he called off the count there for a moment. He's got something on his mind, more punishment he wants to inflict upon the walking weapon.
That fist like a sledgehammer smashing Josh Alexander.
And look where he's got the head of Alexander pressed up against that steel ring post.
Oh, God, not this. Hammerstone. Oh, with the boot to Alexander. Skull into steel.
Alexander's got to be out. it's got to be lights out for the walking weapon. And mercifully so if it is.
Count of 3 here from the official. Hammerstone believes he's got the victory in hand.
Hammerstone has made his point.
Count of 5. Alexander starting to stir.
But you gotta ask, you gotta wonder if this is wise of Josh Alexander.
Count of 8, Alexander trying to get back up to his feet, and he does. The match continues.
But how much is left? Look at his balance, Tom.
Look at this Hammerstone. He's calling for the torture rack. He did this to Tommy Dreamer 2 weeks ago on Impact. He made it look easy.
He's done this to everybody he's come across. Looking to break Josh Alexander in half.
Oh, and dumping Alexander. Is this the end of the walking weapon?
You're at that point where even if he does get up, I mean, what's left in him to keep fighting? That's the question.
Now look at that right ear. Count of 5 here from the official Alexander. Oh man, count of 6. Is he gonna make it back up to his feet? Count of 7. What the hell? Count of 8, he beats the count. He's laughing, and Hammerstone levels him with a pump kick.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know. Wait, hold up! Alexander!
The ankle lock!
Where is he finding this from?
That's why Alexander was laughing. He drew Hammerstone close and went for the ankle lock.
Remember the work Alexander did on that leg earlier.
Gamesmanship by Alexander. How smart is this? Alexander willing to withstand more damage to get closer and closer to his goal.
I mean, it's a hell of a strategy. It's a bold one, Cotton, if there ever was one.
But that is what Josh Alexander's been all about. His entire career here in TNA. Put in the work, fight, grind, take the punishment, and achieve your dreams. Now Alexander, opposite side of the ring, tracks down Hammerstone.
He's doing so, though, Tom, at a big cost here. His plan has got him the advantage right now, but he's suffered a lot in the meantime. And now prone, tied up in the top rope there in the turnbuckle is Hammerstone, the blood flowing from the back of the ear of Josh Alexander.
Oh, and a cross body right to the midsection. Well, look at the way Alexander's holding on to his midsection. His core, his back has been destroyed by Hammerstone. Count of 4 on Hammerstone.
Hammerstone's stirring, though. He's up to his feet.
Back up by 5 just for a moment. Breaks the referee's count. Alexander back in pursuit.
Let's not forget it was Alexander who was hardly answering. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hold on. Thinking about the C4 spike. Going for the C4 spike. Hammerstone sensed it. Dropped his body weight.
Oh, God. The ferocity behind these strikes of Josh Alexander. There's anger, there's vitriol behind each and every one of them. And now, it's just, oh, you gotta be kidding. What is this? It's been a nasty fight, but there have been no weapons introduced proper until this moment. Nothing good comes in a little black bag. And there they are.
Thumbtacks in Last Man Standing.
Hundreds and hundreds of razor-sharp thumbtacks spread across the ring.
There are no disqualifications in a Last Man Standing match.
And what is in the mind? I mean, obviously, driving Hammerstone into that bed of thumbtacks. But in what manner?
Oh, now Alexander trying to set up Hammerstone here, maybe for a superplex. Hammerstone trying to resist. Oh, careful. Alexander trying to keep his footing.
We saw the balance affected earlier of Josh Alexander. That could backfire big time right now.
Headbutt to that right ear, that injured right ear, trying to throw off the equilibrium of Josh Alexander.
Oh, look at the strength of Hammerstone.
Oh my God. Nightmare pendulum into the tax.
Jesus God.
Hammerstone brings hell to the walking weapon.
Take a look at this massacre of a move. That nightmare pendulum pressing the walking weapon, driving him spine first into a bed of thumbtacks.
The referee's begun his count.
Just stay down, Josh. It's not worth it.
And Hammerstone suffered for his troubles, but is he going to get the victory because of the nightmare pendulum off the top end of the tax? Count of 5.
Alexander stirring,
6.
but barely.
Count of 7. Count of 8. Alexander's barely moving.
Let it be done.
Count of 9. Wait a minute. Alexander outside. He's on his feet.
Use the height of the ring.
A veteran move by Alexander, and he stays alive.
Instinctually, I want to say smart move, but I question whether it was to keep fighting in this one.
Alexander's not going to bow to Hammerstone, who's called him a coward for weeks on end now.
We can all agree. You're not a coward, Josh Alexander. You have fought valiantly, but hot damn. You have to think about tomorrow.
Wait a minute.
He's got a family.
God, I thought he was thinking about another nightmare pendulum there on the entranceway.
I'm sure he was, but something else has piqued the interest. The twisted mind of Hammerstone, and insult to the injury.
Grabbing a hold of Alexander's headgear, which he captured at sacrifice as a trophy. Now beating the hell out of Alexander with it.
Now one more time, draping it around his arm. And could it be time here and now?
Wait a minute. Try to set him up there, maybe again for the nightmare pendulum. Oh, the rebound shot right to the back of the neck. Oh my God, half and half on the entranceway.
Another half and half, but look, I mean, Hammerstone already up to a knee there.
Wait a minute, Alexander's not done. Alexander with a C4 spike. The C4 spike delivered on the stage.
With thumbtacks still protruding from his flesh. Has that been enough? Was the C4 spike the final blow? Is Hammerstone down for good?
Count of 5. Hammerstone trying to get his wits about him. Count of 8. Count of 8 on Hammerstone. That's it. Josh Alexander is the last man standing.
Here is your winner, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
And Josh Alexander reclaims his property, his signature headgear.
Raising it over his head like a championship. Feeling whole again. Take a look here. Here's the half and half suplex right on the ramp. Neck first. But then it was the C4 spike that was the final nail in Hammerstone's coffin here in Last Man Standing. With headgear in hand, Alexander puts Hammerstone behind him and is whole once more.
The relentlessness of Josh Alexander pays off at Rebellion.
Cut down the tree and trim off its branches. Strip off its leaves and scatter its fruit. Let the animals flee from under it and the birds from its branches. Let him be drenched with the dew of heaven, and let him live with the animals among the plants of the earth. Let his mind be changed from that of a man, and let him be given the mind of an animal.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing today. Today was a great session. Let's keep this energy up for next week.
John is least himself when he talks in his own person. But give John a mask, and he will become his true self.
There was a great king in Babylon. He had a dream. And the images and visions that passed through his heart terrified him. He remained submerged in the visions. He ran with the animals and ate in the field. But Babylon can be rebuilt. All that's needed is an axe.
Well, right here at Rebellion, it is time to put another title on the line. The Juggernaut Jordan Grace defends the Knockouts World title against Steph DeLander.
A Juggernaut is an unstoppable force, an overwhelming force. Something that crushes everything in its path.
The dominance of Jordan Grace continues here in TNA. Tonight marks the return of the 8-4-1 match to determine the #1 contender to Jordan Grace's Knockouts World Championship at Rebellion.
Hold the phone! Steph DeLander back in the impact zone.
Contract signing went about exactly the way I knew it would be.
This is Steph DeLander. She's the powerhouse predator.
I think you're a little distracted. I mean, between the bodybuilding, the Royal Rumble, is your head in the game?
At Rebellion, I'm going to retain my title, and I'm going to continue to cement my legacy here at TNA. I know that because I've already beaten you. I am more than happy to do that again because I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Grace is all over Steph DeLander. Oh my God, and Jordan Grace chokeslam through the table by SDL.
With Jordan lying on the mat and me standing above her holding her championship.
What a statement, courtesy of Matt Cardona and Steph DeLander ahead of the Knockouts World Championship match at Rebellion.
Just got word that Matt Cardona is out injured, and he is not going to be at Rebellion to manage Steph DeLander. Karma is a real bitch, huh, Matt? But Steph, just know, if you're still gonna have a trick up your sleeve, then so am I.
As we get set for this Knockouts World title match here at Rebellion, let's look at the tail of the tape. What a 2024 it has already been for the Knockouts World Champion Jordan Grace. On the opposite side, Steph DeLander has a bit of a size advantage, but she is seeking her first major title win in professional.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
yes! I am the personal concierge, and before we get this Knockouts Championship memorable event underway, we are missing a memorable component, and I'm talking about the spectator. But no, I'm not talking about any of you. I'm talking about the most beautiful spectator in this building. So right now, I want you to stand up and rise, grab your cell phones, grab your cameras, and show some love for the most beautiful, the most magnificent, the most elegant. Please welcome Ash by Elegance.
Yes! Oh, thank God. I almost thought she wasn't going to be here. Oh, thank God. Finally, a reason to make some of you out there actually feel sinful in Sin City. The beautiful, the ravishing Ash by Elegance with a perfect, a skybox-like seat here. And is that, you see that bottle back there? That's some Bel Air champagne. That is primo stuff, Tom.
Protection. That's her husband, Ulysses Diaz, the monster. Man owns the fastest knockout in combat sports history.
Yeah, keep that in mind, Vegas. Do not touch. Don't get anywhere near Ash by Elegance.
And the same can be said by Steph DeLander because of the good hands. Remember, initially, Matt Cardona was supposed to be in the corner of Steph DeLander tonight at Rebellion. Cardona suffered an injury earlier on this week, had to have surgery. We send him our best. The good
I send him my best. I don't know about you.
Saying it just because I have to say it. The good hands have been employed by Steph DeLander to protect her interests tonight at Rebellion.
There you go. Look, the good hands are making a hell of a career with being the hired guns here around town. I like it. It's a way to get to the top. And here, they could be riding their way to the top of the Knockouts division with who could be our new Knockouts World Champion.
The deck is stacked against the champion, Jordan Grace, however, with Jason Hodge and John Schuyler out here at ringside. But the Juggernaut has claimed she is prepared heading into Rebellion. Jordan Grace, who captured this championship in this building back at Hard to Kill, dethroning Trinity to capture her third Knockouts World Championship. She has been on an absolute tear ever since.
Yeah, I was just going to say she has had a hell of a 2024, and it is only April.
Well, take a look at this. Joining us here at ringside, all the way to the corner, cameraman, not AJ Francis's influencers. Please show me. Yes, thank you very much. This is Moreland Greenwood. Moreland is the president of Las Vegas chapter of the NFL Alumni Association, which TNA Wrestling is proud to have a partnership with. That was announced back at Hard to Kill right here in Vegas in January.
All right, now show me Tyrone again. Oh man, I missed my chance.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. When the bell rings, your referee in charge will be Frank Gastineau. Introducing the challenger, being accompanied by the good hands from Sydney, Australia, Steph DeLander. Her opponent from Austin, Texas, she is the reigning and defending TNA Knockouts World Champion, the Juggernaut, Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace has gotten acclimated to the pressure of being the Knockouts World Champion. Tonight, she defends the title against Steph DeLander here at Rebellion. DeLander, this is the biggest stage she has ever competed on, yet she looks extremely confident as Grace charges at STL out of the gates.
And right off the bat, Steph DeLander manhandling, woman-handling, I should say, the Knockouts World Champ. Jordan Grace, though, quickly responding.
Shot right to the back. DeLander, 5'11", Jordan Grace, 5'3", so there is a size advantage, as you saw on the tail of the tape. Out trying to get her up for the sit-out TKO, which STL used to win the 8-4-1 match.
Look out, look. Jordan Grace here, dipping into the speed pool. Oh! She knows the overall size advantage will go to DeLander, has the reach.
Hold on, go for the juggernaut driver, center of the ring, and it's blocked by DeLander.
The height and the reach, it's gonna be a lot harder to lock in that juggernaut driver.
Now Grace through the ropes and an acid landing into the barricade, but the juggernaut is still on top of Steph DeLander.
Like a torpedo through the ropes.
Hey, look at it, there's West Side Gun. We saw him at No Surrender in New Orleans a few months back. It's great to have West Side Gun here in Vegas.
Hell yeah, he's a huge TNA fan. And who can blame him when you got absolute bangers like this Knockouts World title match that's happening right now, starting off like crazy here in Vegas.
But a star-studded night for TNA at Rebellion. Up onto the shoulders, DeLander. Oh, trying to use that TKO into the top rope. And Steph DeLander has taken advantage.
That's the power game of DeLander. And now just raining down blows.
Listen, DeLander, hold on, trying to win the championship, kick out by Grace. This is the biggest stage she's ever competed on, right? No Matt Cardona. Has the good hands, albeit she does not look phased by the moment.
No, she's rising to the moment. She could surpass and win in the moment if it continues going this way.
Big boot. Here's the cover, trying to win the championship, kick out by Grace.
That was my big question going into this. The effect of Matt Cardona not being here. Not that Steph DeLander can't get it done in the ring, but everywhere they've gone, all over the world, they've gone as a tandem. They've always had each other's backs at every big opportunity. And here she stands on her own. New friends, the good hands notwithstanding.
Back elbow there. DeLander has not forgotten about the first encounter between these two back in early 2022. Grace defeated DeLander on an episode of Impact. DeLander has wanted her comeuppance ever since.
And to do it and walk out with Knockouts World Championship gold would just be the cherry on top of the sundae.
Go on, hit me again.
Yeah, try to hit her again, I dare you.
One more, come on.
Oh, shot right to the midsection. You can hear the good hands barking at ringside. DeLander, remember, she won the 8-4-1 match. Hold on, cover here on Grace, and the champion kicks out. DeLander won the 8-4-1 match. She was a late substitute for Ash by Elegance, who, by the way, has a balcony seat here this evening at the Palms in Las Vegas, and was demanding a Knockouts World title shot recently on Impact from Santana Morella.
Jordan Grace here able to slip into this sleeper hold here. Will this be enough to wear Steph DeLander down?
Smart to combat the height disadvantage. And now Grace, slung away by Steph DeLander.
Something you should think about too, now that it's nothing, I want you to put this in your sandwich and chew it a little bit. The good hands offered their undying support for Mustafa Ali, retained his title tonight. Good hands out here physically, literally supporting Steph DeLander out here in this title match. I think we could see a new Knockouts World Champion.
Big boot in the corner. Guarantee you Ali doesn't even know their names. Hold on. Look at Grace. Hit with a suplex there. Look to the inside, like to win the championship, and Grace able to kick out.
We know what Jordan Grace, we know the work ethic she has. As you see Ash by Elegance getting a wonderful view.
Got some champagne.
Got some Bel Air champagne in her glass.
You're the next champ.
Enjoying this like us elites like to enjoy things.
Oh, big right hand by DeLander. Now look at Grace. Gets herself out to the apron, creating a little bit of space between herself and DeLander and a knee strike. This is very smart, tying up her opponent this way.
Strength and athleticism here.
Oh, he's looking to drive DeLander head first into the apron. We've seen Grace do that in the past. Smart by DeLander. She had an answer for a moment.
Watch the close best, Ref.
Oh, I thought it was Grace hooking DeLander for the suplex. DeLander counters with one of her own.
Oh, look at Grace, right back up to her feet. Defiant here at Rebellion. Oh.
Bringing these clubbing clotheslines, but it's DeLander who gets the best of the exchange, dropping the juggernaut. And taking a moment to enjoy her work.
You might as well just quit, Grace. You might as well quit. You failed at the Rumble, you failed now.
Skylar and Hodge talking trash right in the face of the champion.
Trying to get in the head of the juggernaut, into the head of Jordan Grace here, who seems unfazed.
Look at this. Once again goes for the sleeper. Use the ring to gain some positioning.
Stay alive.
DeLander trying to back Jordan Grace into the corner here, trying to break this sleeper hold.
Oh! Grace! Grace held on!
The tenacity of the Knockouts World Champion cannot be questioned.
Oh, is DeLander about to go out? Count it. That's a 2. Is it time for the 3rd? Hold on, DeLander. DeLander looked like she was out, but the good hand's distracting the official.
He doesn't see it. It doesn't count. And look out. Wait.
Hodge tossed the title belt to DeLander. Whoa. The referee's taking the title belt. Oh, and an accidental back fist just clocked the referee.
And he went down like a rock in a pond. Out.
Oh, and a German suplex. Some incidental contact there. Grace didn't see the official. Nailed the belt to the face.
The ref is out.
The ref just got clobbered by Grace.
Frank Gastineau is out cold. And
the hell are the good hands doing?
Wait a second.
The hell? He's trying to put on the referee's uniform? That doesn't make him an official referee.
What's going on?
It's PCO! What the hell? PCO attacking Hodge, and now Skylar into the frame.
What business of his is this? Oh, now he's got Skylar. He's got Hodge.
Oh, down go the good hands.
What is happening in this Knockouts World title match?
And PCO sends the good hands to the outside.
He just took out our ref.
It's not a real ref.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. And now,
oh boy,
what goes down between PCO and DeLander here? Perhaps there is something human inside PCO after all.
Does he like it?
I mean, I can't blame him, but wait, no.
Oh my God!
From PCO.
Khan gets revenge after his loss in Monsters Ball to PCO, but the Juggernaut is standing.
Look, Khan, I know claims to be the baddest man in TNA, but like, there's a whole nother thing.
There might not be much of him left to identify him as a man after that.
Right in the juggernauts.
Khan is up on the shoulders. Oh, now the good hands attacking Jordan Grace.
Everything has broken down here.
Shut your ass up and get back.
This is 3-on-1, Ray Walt. Jordan Grace is defenseless.
Wait. Oh,
No, he's gonna snap her neck. No, don't do this. Lights out. The Death Machine, Sami Callihan is back in TNA.
You gotta be kidding me!
Callihan levels Khan. And now the Death Machine's got a hold of Hodge. Cactus Driver 97. Lights out, thumbs up, thumbs down. Sami Callihan is now going after STA.
No, come on now.
Oh, wait a minute.
You took care of your business. You cleaned up the good hands.
Callihan making sure Delander couldn't run away from Grace. Back inside the ring, Juggernaut Driver. Another referee.
Oh, come on. Like this.
Grace retains at Rebellion.
Here is your winner, and still TNA Knockouts World Champion, Jordan Grace!
Jordan Grace withstands the chaos and the walkout of Rebellion. Knockouts World Champion.
What just happened? I feel like that last little bit was a fever dream, but the Juggernaut stands tall at Rebellion.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next time we come to you on pay-per-view will be this summer as we celebrate our 20th Slammiversary. A new era has dawned.
It's all about
Total
non-stop action.
Gotta be kidding me!
The benchmark of quality.
No one does it better, baby!
Oh my God! What a night this has been!
Live from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Welcome to Slammiversary!
Saturday, July 20th. Go to TNAWrestling.com for more details.
We cannot wait for Slammiversary. It'll be TNA Wrestling's first opportunity to broadcast live from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It'll be on July 20th at the Verdun Auditorium, and then TNA Wrestling will present Impact on July 21st. Stay tuned to TNAWrestling.com for more ticket information. And we are all over the place in the near future. In just about 2 weeks' time, we'll be back in Albany, New York. We'll be live for Under Siege on TNA Plus on May 3rd. Then on May 4th, TNA Wrestling will present Impact in Albany. And then we will head to the greater Cincinnati area for 2 nights of TNA Wrestling Impact, Saturday, May 18th and Sunday, May 19th.
And then, Tom, we bring it home to my sweet home of Chicago for Against All Odds on June 14th. And then we'll follow that up with Impact Live on June 15th from the Windy City. I can't wait.
Head to TNAWrestling.com for all ticket information. That is still to come for all of us here in TNA, but this evening in Las Vegas, it is time for our main event. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for this TNA World Championship matchup here at Rebellion, as Moose is set to defend against Nick Nemeth in a first-time ever matchup. A 2-time TNA World Champion is Moose. He goes up against the decorated Nick Nemeth, trying to prove the world that he can win the big one tonight at Rebellion.
Just gotta trust the system. Moose reigns supreme atop TNA Wrestling. Wait a minute! Nick Nemeth, is it hard to kill? Down goes Moose! The most wanted man, Nick Nemeth, is in TNA!
My first night when I debuted right here in this ring, I went face to face with the TNA World Champion.
For the last 15 years, I haven't been nervous about a damn thing. And I'm very nervous to make sure I can still go, make sure I can still do everything that I said I can do.
And the wanted man is here to stay. Oh, wait, hold on a second. It's the system. Look out.
Trust the system.
I made my intentions clear on day one. I will become TNA World Champion. But you know who couldn't wait? Your World Champion Moose. Because of his actions, I now have a world title shot at Rebellion.
Fast forward to the end of your dumb story. You lose at Rebellion because your whole career you've always shown that the one thing you've never been able to beat is the system.
You think I haven't heard that from critics my entire life? Hell, I began to doubt myself. Bad news for you, because I feel something inside me right now that I haven't felt in a long time and possibly ever. You think at Rebellion you're getting in the ring with the old Dolph Ziggler. You get in that ring at Rebellion, you'll be looking across the ring. It's gonna be the man that's gonna beat your ass in Vegas, walk out of the palms of TNA World Champion, and burn that place to the ground. The wanted man, Nick Nemeth.
Rebellion, you find out firsthand exactly why I'm the face of the franchise.
Can Nick Nemeth silence the doubters and capture the TNA World title at Rebellion?
Trust the system.
This is such a special night for all of us here in TNA Wrestling at Rebellion, and especially for Nick Nemeth. Here at ringside, there is his brother, known to wrestling fans, Ryan Nemeth, of course, and his father, Don, who last attended one of Nick's matches back in 2016. What an honor it is to have the Nemeths here at the Palms.
Oh my God.
The wanted man walks in to the very building that he exploded into TNA. Right here in the Palms, Nick Nemeth emerged from the crowd and super kicked the man who would be his opponent here tonight, the TNA World Champion, Moose, and made his claim very, very clear. Well, tonight, the opportunity is at his feet.
It has been 11 long years since Nick Nemeth electrified the world and became a world champion. Ever since then, he's heard the doubters, but he's from his family and his fans throughout this journey. Can he become world champion once again tonight? Support of his own. Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers successful earlier on tonight, defending the TNA World Tag Team titles against Speedball Mountain. Alicia Edwards has her own designs on the Knockouts World Tag Team titles, possibly with Masha Slamovich. Meanwhile, Moose leading the system for a signature night, perhaps, here at Rebellion.
Moose has gotten more and more motivated by the day, flanked by his brothers and sister in the system, Myers, Edwards, and Alicia. In the best shape of his life, in the best mental place in his athletic life, if you ask me. Moose is more dangerous than he's ever been before.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Rebellion main event, set for one fall, and it is for the TNA World Championship. When the bell rings, your referee in charge will be Daniel Spencer. Introducing the challenger. From Cleveland, Ohio, he is the wanted man, Nemeth! His opponent, being accompanied by the system, he is the reigning and defending TNA World Champion, Moose!
You can see that smile on the face of Moose mocking Nick Nemeth with the championship belt itself.
I told you, he has never been more confident, more sure of himself, and more dangerous.
This is your main event tonight at Rebellion. For the first time ever, Moose versus Nick Nemeth for the TNA World Championship. And early on, Nemeth taking Moose off his feet and bringing the ground game. This is where Nemeth can thrive. However, you gotta factor in the size and strength of Moose.
I mean, there are a few better athletes in TNA than Moose, but if there was someone I would put up on that list, it is Nick Nemeth. We know his extensive amateur wrestling background as well as his incredible pro wrestling career. Nobody can doubt the athletic ability of Nick Nemeth.
But the doubt has been whether or not he can get the job done at the World Championship level. That question has been asked for over a decade. Oh, and now Moose sent into the top rope.
Moose rising to the occasion himself there.
Oh, wait a minute. Now Moose catches Nemeth. And the strength of Moose. Nemeth face first into the apron.
And a rough early going for Nick Nemeth.
And Moose mocking Ryan Nemeth, Nick's brother. Moose has John Abraham, legendary NFL defensive end, his former teammate with the Atlanta Falcons out here at ringside as well, plus the system.
All the support, all the energy is really heavily in the corner of Moose and the system.
sternum first into the top turnbuckle.
How deep can Nick Nemeth dig within himself? That glass ceiling that never seemed to break, can he finally punch through and shatter it here in TNA? Moose looking to end it earlier.
Trying to set up for a power bomb. Oh, and a chop right to the chest that drops Nemeth. Talk about the ground game that Nemeth is capable of, but this power game with Moose. How much can the wanted man tolerate the deeper this match goes? Oh, what a pump kick.
And that's what makes this match so interesting. Each of them has the advantage. I give obviously the power, the strength advantage to Moose. I don't think there's any question there. Of course, I will give the grappling game to Nick Nemeth. Both guys, incredible athletes, incredible agility and speed.
Oh, and Moose hard onto the entranceway.
Nasty landing onto that ramp. That rant that we already saw caused the end of Hammerstone earlier at the hands of the walking weapon. Now doing some damage in our main event.
Eddie Edwards trying to offer support for Moose. Oh, wait a minute. Was maybe thinking about Famous Sir on the entranceway. Moose now. And Moose rolling back into the ring by Nemeth.
Good counter there by Nick Nemeth.
Title can only change hands via pinfall or submission in the ring. Nemeth went after Moose, got him back inside the hard way. Now up top. Missile drop kick right to the face.
That drops the world champion. Nemeth fired up here.
The intensity all over the face of Nemeth against the DDT.
Gets that, lands that one early. Is that enough?
And in the face, oh, and a kick out by Moose. You can see the concern from the system on the outside. Oh, now trying to tune up the band. Alicia Edwards sensed the super kick coming and slowing up Nemeth. The officials saw all of that. Moose just decked Nemeth.
The system always finds a way, both in TNA and life. Wait. No!
The system has been banned from ringside.
For what?
You saw it plain as day.
But the referee didn't.
Yes, he did. He saw everything Alicia Edwards just did.
This is untoward. This is not toward. Well, nobody doubts that Moose could do this on his own, but it's the emotional support.
This has got to be a major confidence killer for Moose. His last two title defenses, he's needed outside help. Oh, super kick. Is it time for Nick Nemeth? Oh, and Moose kicked out.
Got him just upside the jaw. Not enough to put the world champion away.
Nemeth getting enough there to stun Moose. Oh, now he's thinking about danger zone. Moose held onto the ropes, trying to prevent it once again. No, now he's going for a sleeper.
Trying to wear the larger Moose down.
Breaks Moose's grip from the ropes. To avoid the 5 count, Nemeth holding on to Moose. Oh, Moose trying to roll through back to the ground game.
Smart move by Moose. That's what I would have done too. But Nemeth, tenacious here, relentless.
The 255-pound frame of Moose, just too big and strong, standing right back up, and Nemeth once again getting his grip.
Not letting go. Look at this.
Still hanging on to Moose with the sleeper hold. And look at Moose, look at the lengths that Moose is prepared to go to. Trying to climb the ropes. And Moose almost can't see where he's walking necessarily.
Look at the...
Oh my God, and down goes Nemeth.
Eventually got where he wanted to be. We're talking about a man walking with another man on his back, getting the life squeezed out of him, and Moose still managed to somehow climb his way to that second rope and finally got rid of Nick Nemeth.
An astonishing feat of strength by Moose to stay alive in this TNA World Title match. Nemeth goes down hard. Now Moose trying to utilize the space within the impact zone to inflict more damage. Oh, set it in the steps.
Nasty collision there with the stairs. And now this is where Moose shines, when he can take his time, stalk his prey, play with his food, if you will, like a lion hunting in the savannah.
Count of 5. Moose rolls back inside the ring to reset the 10 count. Again, trying to utilize the space. He lost the advantage of the system inside the ringside area. Now he's going to this.
What is on the head of Moose here? I'm thinking about maybe a powerbomb onto these stairs.
Nemeth fighting his way away from Moose onto the entrance way, and a super kick.
Now what's in the mind of Nemeth?
And the famous by Nemeth.
All the way from the ramp to the floor.
What a count of 6 by Nemeth. The count of 6 here from the official. Here's a replay.
Take a look at this. The famouser by Nemeth all the way to the floor. But to your point, Tom, the title can't change hands out there.
Nemeth rolls back inside and back outside to reset the 10 count.
And the impetus was truly on Nemeth there to break that 10 count. Wise of him to do so.
And now Nemeth gets Moose back into the ring. Very, very smart by Nick Nemeth over the last few moments. Rushes at Moose, watching his body weight. Neck breaker by Nemeth. Think about all the pressure Nick Nemeth has put on himself. He's heard the critics for years. Tonight's his night. Put up or shut up with the TNA World Championship on the line.
Rapid fire elbows here to the heart of the world champion.
Went for the 10th shot to the heart, and Moose rolled out of the ring.
And wait, is he going to follow up right here?
There's the elbow.
Nemeth taking everything up to another level tonight. Will it be enough, though? Take a look at this. The shot to the heart, straight off the apron to the world champion.
See Nick's brother Ryan standing there, supporting his brother. His father Don here in attendance as well. An important night for the entire family. Now Nick Nemeth going up to the top turnbuckle with Moose down.
You heard Nemeth say it himself for the first time in forever. He feels the nerves. He feels the fear. But he's throwing it to the wind.
Elbow off the top to win the world title, and a kick out by Moose.
Take another look at this top rope elbow drop right to Moose, but still not enough to put the system and Moose away.
Oh, went for a super kick. Hold on, it went off the chest of Moose. Oh, and a headbutt.
Moose able to catch it just in the nick of time.
Stopped by Nemeth in the corner. Moose is staggered. Hold on. Sky high. Power to retain. Oh, and the right shoulder up in time for Nick Nemeth.
Take a look. The sky high Nemeth here covered and able to stay in the matchup. But how much damage has been done courtesy of Moose?
Well, now Moose is measuring Nick Nemeth. High impact offense over the last few moments. Think about the spear. Hold on. Nemeth, shoulders down. Kick out by Moose.
Right counter by Nemeth there. Here's another roll up.
Shoulders down and a kick out by Moose again. Nemeth trying to shock Moose here. Now Moose. Hold on. Powerbomb. Center of the ring to turn away Nemeth. Oh, and a kick out.
I don't know how Nemeth kicked out of that power bomb from up on high. There was some extra lift on that one. But the heart of the wanted man still beats strong.
When in doubt, Moose has gone to the high-impact offense to thwart Nemeth's momentum. Oh, my God, no, look at this. Think about a power bomb here on the ramp.
Nemeth trying that Hurricane Rana counter again.
Oh, a nasty power bomb! Knocking out a lighting rig in our transmission momentarily. Moose dives back inside the ring. Nemeth heads to the count of 10 to get back inside the ropes.
You might as well get the white chalk out and start drawing the outline. Nemeth barely moving.
Count of 6 here for Nemeth. Count of 7. How badly do you want the TNA World Championship, Nick? Count of 8. Nemeth trying to get inside.
Is he gonna make it?
Count of 9 and breaks the plane of the ropes. Nemeth beats the 10 count.
But just barely. Take another look back. Here's the first power bomb in the ring. Look at the height. Nemeth crashing down.
Listen to this one. Oh, somehow Nemeth survived both those.
That thud, though, of flesh onto the ramp.
Oh, wait a minute. Trying to catch Moose in midair with a super kick. Allowed him to land. There's the famous, sir. How smart was that by Nemeth? Will he capture the world title? No. The patience of Nemeth and his toughness have helped him survive tonight at Rebellion.
The discipline of Nick Nemeth. When to strike, where to strike, when to hold. I mean, this is Vegas. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them is the name of the game.
And Nick Nemeth is pushing his chips all to the center tonight. It's win or go home. It's all about getting back to a world championship for the first time in 11 years.
Now, as it so often does, breaking down to a slugfest between two of the best of the best.
And now Moose off the ropes. Oh, the super kick. It looked like it caught Moose, but Moose is still standing. And a pump kick. Oh, wait a minute. Now Moose and Nemeth.
Moose got turned inside out there.
On another famouser to Moose. Cover. Moose gets the right shoulder up.
Just barely, just in the nick of time. But Moose is he's looking a little glassy-eyed, Tom. He is feeling the effects of this matchup, as is Nick Nemeth, though. Let's not forget about those power bombs.
Oh, into the top rope goes Nemeth. Now Moose. Moose was saying about the spear, sunset flip, went for a cover. Super kick.
Another super kick.
Oh, and a spear by Nemeth. Cover. Moose is still alive.
Nemeth trying to add his own little bit of insult to injury, spearing Moose to the ground, but Moose stays in it. What does Nick Nemeth have to do to walk out of Las Vegas as world champion?
Digging down deep, wants another super kick, but Moose down to a knee. All measured him for it, hold on. Moose with a spear! Cover! Moose has beaten Nemeth!
Here is your winner, and still TNA World Champion,
Moose! Once again proving no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you believe in yourself, you just can't beat the system.
What a heartbreaking night this has got to be for Ryan and Don Nemeth, here to support Nick Nemeth this evening. Certainly an interesting conclusion to this matchup to my eye, but still, Moose is going to leave Rebellion as the TNA World Champion. And the story that has haunted Nick Nemeth his entire career continues. So close, but so far.
The system backing up the champ, as they always do.
Lights out again?
Yeah! What? You gotta be kidding me!
Matt Hardy!
The broken one is here!
Twist of fate! The system has been broken! Matt Hardy!